Hello, welcome to their Action Figure Adventures video. Today we're going to take a look at two different Robin figures. Baby Skeletor ordered the DC Signature Collection Robin from MattelCollector.com, and I just picked up the Son of Batman DC Collectors Robin, based on the animated movie, at my local comic book store. So we're going to open these guys up and compare them and see how they measure up. Alright, so here's a little up-close shot of the two figures. We have the DC Universe animated movie Son of Batman Robin figure right here. He's in a white packaging. It's actually really large compared to the figure, but you know, he's a kid and most of the other figures in the line are going to be adults. Back of his box shows Batman, Robin, Nightwing, and Deathstroke. I'm pretty sure I saw a Wonder Woman figure from this line also. Not sure who all else they've done. And then the DC Signature Collection over here. You know, like all of those, has the card art on the back and a little bio. And the real reason I wanted to show these guys both off together is that they're both Damian Wayne. Bruce Wayne and Talia al Ghul's son. He's sort of the ultimate assassin little kid, but yet he's Robin, so he's being trained not to kill people. I love this character. I'm not a huge Robin guy. I can take him or leave him, but Damian is awesome. He's so cocky. He's kind of a little jerk, but he's got everything he needs to back it up, because he's a League of Assassins assassin. When Dick Grayson, Nightwing, stepped in to be Batman for a little while, and he had to work with Damian as Robin, it was some pretty cool stuff going on in the comics there. Their relationship was pretty entertaining. So, now we're going to take these guys out of the package. Alright, here's the two Robin figures out of the package. They're both very similar, also very different. You can see the animated Robin here is much skinnier, a little bit shorter, and, you know, has more animated looking details. The DC Signature Collection Robin's a little bit bulkier, a little bit taller, and a little bit more, let's say, comic book detailed. You know, he's got the chiseled muscles and, you know, finer details, including his shoelaces and things like that. So this Robin here comes with a Katana Sword, and he has pretty decent shoulder articulation, but when I started playing with it right away, I think I technically broke him. His cape appears to have been glued to his chest. There's a little tab here, and there's a little tab on his back, and it looks like it pulled away. You can see a little bit of yellow plastic there, so I actually think I broke him instantly, checking out how much articulation he had. Not that it really matters, but his head goes side to side, his shoulders can go up and down, his elbows can bend, his legs can go out at the hips, and his knees can bend, but that's really about it. He, like a lot of DC collectible figures, look really cool on the shelf. Really aren't that great to play with. He kind of reminds me of the Young Justice figures made by Mattel, except he's better articulated than they were. But he has that real skinny physique and sort of a straight pose, and he also stares towards the ground a little bit, which is kind of a shame. Here's the Mattel Robin, and his hair's slicked back a little bit more than I would like. I like the animated one's his hair's a little scruffier looking, but I think the Mattel one has a better smirk on his face, which I really like. They both have the red torsos with the little Robin symbol. They both have the belt with the shirt tail kind of hanging out. They both have the blackish gray bodysuits on with the green gloves and boots. This Robin comes with a small little red batarang that's got a little cutout for him to hold onto it. I really like these boot details. And when we look at the back, they both have the black and yellow capes. You can see it's just their yellow cape with the hood. This one has a little bit more of a nice sculpted detail to it, but they're both, you know, made of a somewhat flexible plastic, this one being a little bit more flexible over here, the DC Collectible one. They both have the two little prongs on their gloves, and neither one of them actually like to stand very well for me on the blanket I usually have down as my backdrop. So I had to roll it back a little bit and have him stand here on the table. Let's take his batarang out of his hand so you can get a better view of that, how the little notches in there. All in all, they're both pretty cool figures. I think, you know, I could probably just have one in my collection and be alright, but I do like them both. Glad I got them. I would love to see Mattel reuse part of this to make a young Prince Adam, like the 2000X style Prince Adam. I think that would be super cool. For He-Man, the animated Robin over here. You know, I don't think I'm getting anybody else from the line. They're nice looking figures, but like I said, they don't pose well. You know, they don't have rockers at their ankles or anything like that, so they fall over easily. There's no swivels at the wrists. There's no swivels anywhere else, so it's just a little too much of a statue for me. Nice looking, and he'll, you know, be cool on display on my shelf, but something about posability that these Mattel DCUC guys have that I just really, really like. This has been an Action Figure Adventures video. Do Baby Skeletor a favor and hit that subscribe button.